Welcome to my channel. This is a reading for Virgo, and this is just for a short period of time. This is actually from August 22nd through to the end of August. I'm just trying some different techniques, and I will be doing some variations on the readings with some smaller number of cards and those kinds of things as we go along, but I just thought I would start with this. So anyway, just a quick synopsis for those that are new to my channel. This is career and finance reading, which is central to the reading, which is the Rider-Waite deck. And then I also am using general energies for the surrounding cards, and that would be, there's a few that are pulled off to the side out of reach, or out of range rather, and I will pull those forward. And I of course have some advice cards that I've pulled. I did pull quite a few on this one, just because I'm just doing them as a quick read. But this is the Archangel Power Tarot cards, which are the ones that I use for advice, and that is by Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine. But just to start, quick synopsis. So what I'm seeing here for you, Virgo, for just that, again, that short period of time, August 22nd through to the end of August 2020, is it feels like you're bored. It feels like there's some stagnation going on here, that you're looking for some kind of adventure to be thrown back into your life. I think you're focusing on love, and that you are really searching for some sense of peace, or just a general sense of overall wellness or harmony, balance, something along that line. I did feel that there is going to be, in terms of your career, finance, work situation, that there will be some situations, because you have quite a few pages in the reading, so I feel that there might be some arguments that are going to take place within the workplace, and, you know, with the Taurus energy here, and this also stands for, you know, corporate energy, institutional, that kind of thing. And I feel that this is, a lot of you are in this kind of an environment still, but there is a desire for you to break free of that. I feel that you may enjoy your work, but I feel like there's some sense of boredom that is surrounding your work environment here, and that you're really looking for some kind of new adventure. So I think you'll be thinking about that for this next week here, from, again, August 22nd through to the end of August end 2020. But again, I mean, there are some things that you're contemplating, some things that you have some ideas around, that you could manifest here. But again, with the manifestation card and the Ten of Pentacles, which would bring you some definite happiness, but again, that's entirely your choice here. I do feel that you do have some, again, strong desire for an adventure. I do feel that you may have some healing to take place. This might be in relation to your health. I don't feel that your overall health is unwell. I just feel like you're feeling burnout or tired, fatigue, again, with this level of repetition and hangman energy here. So there's also, you know, some hidden talent or latent talent that I feel that you have, which could have you operating a small business at some point here, or at least maybe you're considering it, or at least it's something just as an option available to you if you hadn't already. There's also some kind of grieving taking place. I don't know if some of you have lost somebody close to you, or if there's some kind of a concern here. There is protection from an angel, from spirit, divine, whatever it is for you, God, that is coming through, that's letting you know that whatever this sadness is, whatever this feeling that you're concerned about somebody else's well-being, that's coming through here, just to go inward. You need to go deeper, because you are also as well going to be embarking on a new adventure here coming up, probably for the month of September. But again, you are seeking peace. So in a nutshell, that is sort of the rough idea of the reading here. I feel like, again, you're going through some indecision here. You're not sure which direction to take. You have, you definitely have some options here. You're sitting at the garden and at that gate, you know, waiting for that opportunity. But again, it is something that you have to manifest. It's not something that is going to just arrive at the door. But definitely feel like you've got some boredom here. And again, I feel maybe you're overworking yourself, and that's why there's the healing card, or you're overly concerned about somebody, and that's why there's some grieving and protection around you as well. And maybe they are the ones that are having to heal here. But either way, this won't speak to every single Virgo out there, but I do feel it will relate to a few of you. And again, at different stages and different, you know, kind of junctures in your life, everybody kind of moves at a different pace, and I'm also speaking to various ages. So somebody at the age of 18 is not going to be dealing with the same concerns as necessarily as somebody who's 65. So, and all of the ages in between. So again, general reading, but this is what I feel is happening, that's taking place for the month of August 22nd through to the end of August 2020. There's a level of boredom, stagnation to deal with your work environment, and that you really need to try to figure out some way to create a bit of an adventure for yourself. So as far as money, as I said, I mean, with the several pages here, I feel there's some conflict at work. There's some discussions here, just some tension that I'm feeling, because there was 3 pages. You've got the Page of Cups, Wands, Pentacles as well. So the Page of Cups is clarified here with the Page of Pentacles. So I feel that there's a need for you to be grounded. I feel that you are grounded on a number of levels. I think that, sometimes when we are doing okay in one area of our lives, we put a little bit too much overemphasis on another. So if you're doing well financially, you might be overemphasizing what's needed for yourself in the love front, and put a little bit too much stress or strain on that area. And again, back at the other, in comparison to the other as well, if you're really struggling for money, you might be not focusing, giving as much attention to, areas of the heart, and that creates an imbalance. So again, just trying to stay grounded is basically the message of that aspect. As far as the financial part of it goes, I feel with the Page of Cups, this is also could be speaking to childlike energy. So this can be speaking to people that are around you, that can be coming through, or to spend more time with children here as well, because there does seem to be a lot of youthful, lively energy, silliness, that kind of thing. Could also speak to a younger person that's in your general atmosphere, even on a relationship basis or in the work atmosphere. But with the Page of Cups, this is really somebody who's emotional and vulnerable and poetic, and tends to just be really imaginative and talkative and that kind of thing. And again, could be very playful and silly. But this, as far as I say, coupled with the clarifying energy of the Page of Pentacles, can speak to new opportunities or something that's really interesting to you that you'd like to take up. But again, it's still staying practical and putting some detail-oriented effort behind what you're doing here. I mean, I do see practicality as well coming through with the Eight of Pentacles, but I also see a need to get yourself more organized on some level. And if that means clearing a space, or if that means actually taking some steps to start a class or get some new education, that would be what the Page of Pentacles is standing for and is coming through in this reading as. So again, with the Page of Cups, I feel it's more of a message, just to be a little more playful in your life, and, take a chance on something that can bring you some, a little more of a livelier energy into your sphere. I do feel that with the Page of Pentacles coming through, that there is a need for you to just get out and spend some time with children, or just to enjoy something that will help you to prepare for possibly something else down the road here. But this is just in this week. So this is still things you're just mulling over. It's still things in consideration, but I feel boredom. I feel money could be slowing down a little bit here. And, there might even be a little bit of worry. But I feel you're fairly stable, but I think there might be an unexpected bill that might be thrown in here at the end of the month, that you hadn't really quite considered. So again, just an unexpected bill that might be coming through, but there's a need for you to, put some effort into doing something a little more impromptu, or educating yourself with, taking an art class, or taking, something that might make you feel a little more creative or a little more emotionally invested, but still staying grounded and practical in your financial affairs. So, I mean, it can also, with the Fool, as I said, I mean, I really feel that there is some energy there, that you're bored and that you need a little adventure. So maybe taking a little bit of time out just to, head out somewhere, camping or whatever it is for you that, gives you a little bit of into nature, whatever gives you a little bit of peace of mind to kind of recalibrate. But again, a little bit of a feeling of fed up, bored, stagnation, that kind of thing with the overall status quo. With the and for actually as well, for some of you, this might also be, just as a side note, for others of you that are waiting on a decision of some sort coming through. I do feel that that decision will be coming through soon, with regards to the Fool and with this card of corporate energy, big organization. I mean, for sure, it can also indicate some kind of a journey into the healing arts and that kind of thing as well, or somebody who is a master teacher. But I feel in this, for the majority that I'm speaking to, that this really relates more to energies of corporation or their business atmosphere, that a structured situation, a structured organization that is somehow making you feel repressed or bored or controlling too much of some aspect, but you're waiting on a decision and you just have to let it go and let things unfold. The decision will be made here shortly. So manifesting the Ten of Pentacles, I do feel with the, also just one more thing here, just with the Page of Wands, you might actually also find a new approach. A new approach to taking on this project or something that is regarding your work here. But again, it just feels like there's something, just an unexpected bill or some little thing that's coming through in that last week of August. Okay, so back into manifesting. Manifesting with a Magician, I feel, is about you starting to take a look at your skills, taking a look at everything as a whole, and wanting to go forwards with something new. This might even reference a romantic relationship, because we do have the Love Unity card coming through here, as well as the Fool at the beginning. And again, the Fool coming through on, here, as well as you have the Adventure and Healing card coming through with the Karma card. So definitely, again, feeling like there's some kind of stagnation here, but I think you're hoping for some kind of a fresh start, some kind of new start with regards to your happiness or family or finances, something along that line, or a creative pursuit. You want some kind of a fresh start, and you do have the ability to manifest it. You just have to put some action behind it and organize it. Right now, I think the organization is what you need to do, because you're already doing the practical efforts just to maintain. But again, you need to change your perspective and try to find a way to create some kind of new adventure with the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands, as I say, I mean, that definitely does speak to new energy that's coming through, and that could be starting here, as I say, sometime in fall, because that does represent a fall energy. So again, this is about wanting some kind of a new start in a, steamy hot love affair, that kind of thing. But it could also be on a business enterprise that you want to start, or something new that you want to consider. So this is about options here. This is something that is, that can allow you some energy, some passion, some vigor, some creativity, some action, something. It's starting a new project, and this may be an option that you're actually considering, or that you're actually about to take the first step of action toward. But it can be just a creative outburst in your thought, but it's an opportunity to express your gifts if you choose to take it over this next week. Again, with last part of it here, for the financial aspect for that week, 22nd through to the end of August, we've got the Queen of Pentacles. This is somebody who's quite grounded. This is somebody who is really speaks to really speaks to an authoritative presence. So this is somebody who's quite nurturing, but very grounded, very practical. Doesn't do high risk situations. Can speak to an Aquarius energy as well. Doesn't have to be, but somebody who's really idealistic and determined, very dedicated, compassionate, friendly kind of person. But it is somebody that I feel wants to establish themselves and just to find their center, to find some kind of peace or abundance, especially when it's coupled with the abundance card, which is the Empress. There could also be a Libra energy that's coming through here as well, with the the abundance card, but it's also sort of the birth of new ideas that could represent, bringing in some new money here as well. But you're feeling secure about your money, but there, as I said, could be some kind of unexpected bill that's coming through at the end of the month. But I do feel that, overall there is some good inspirational ideas that are starting to come to the forefront of your mind here. It's just up to you to act on it. Don't feel that you're really in that energy just yet. Okay, but again, feeling like there's lots of boredom here. So you do have the Unity card here. And again, with the Unity card, it's a time of divine understanding, renewal, peace, and hope, and you radiate and attract great love. So with this energy, as I said, in terms of relationships, doesn't have to be a romantic relationship, could be soul bond with a friend, could be familial relationships. It's really about understanding each other and trying to go a little bit deeper in that connection. So wanting to let go of restrictions, wanting to see some changes, and it does indicate that there can be better trust and communication coming through on that relationship front for this week. Definitely speaks of some seduction and passion, and in terms of business, it can be, again, new job, new business, career change, anything that revolves around passionate emotions or developments or rewards. But either way, it is about trying to create some harmony around personal relationships. Two people bonding together, friendship, could even be with children as well, but finding some way to come together and enjoy each other's energy. So you also, again, have the Fool that's coming through here. And again, that's just about taking an adventure, and so that's attracting or having the courage to embrace change and take risks and be adventurous. I feel like you're feeling a little unfulfilled on some level. It's a time where you've got potential here, and you just need to get started is what's happening. So you got to be a little bold and daring. You got to be able to make the time for yourself to be able to bring something to fruition. Just having it in your head doesn't allow you any planning to bring it to action. So if you've got hobbies or anything like that you want to get involved with, this is the time to do that. And it's also about traveling again to exotic places. Could be just a camping trip, but it's reinventing yourself, learning new skills, studying in terms of the career front with money and that kind of thing. But it's a new opportunity that you make for yourself. And again, it could even speak to just changing, your look up, getting a new hairdo, or changing something on that front over this next week. Okay, so next cards would be the Energy Oracle cards, and this is actually Sandra Ann Taylor. This is the Garden and the Gate. This card really just speaks to, you're sitting here with all this chance to reach abundance, but you're sitting at the gate. You're not really moving forward here. You're staying safe. You're kind of locked out of those personal pleasures at this time, just because you're stuck in a pattern. You're in a bit of a habituated fear-based, pattern of maybe trying to get money together, or trying to not deviate from the norm because you're used to that. You don't want to move into a place where you have to shift your focus and try a new adventure and throw a whole bunch of energy behind something that you don't have energy for. So that's just something that, you need to find the time to make, to bring a project to fruition. So it's considering those possibilities. And again, I think that's where your indecision is, because you're not sure which direction to go with that. So again, moving past that, we are into the spellbinding cards. Spellcasting, Oracle cards, Flavia Kate Peters, Barbara Meikle-John Free, and artwork by Lisbeth Cheever-Gesseman. So again, I feel that you've got a talent here, and I feel this could be a home-based business that you start, something along that line. You're comfortable sitting at home for those of you that are at home, and for those of you that are at work, you feel comfort in home. It's a sanctuary, it's protection, it's security. It's where you start to feel energized again. And it is a strength to restore yourself, but at the same token, I feel that you're a little bit bored here with your routine. So the other part of it is for some of you, again, it's about clearing out that clutter, making room for something new. Again, it could be this talent or a new project of some sort. For others, it could be the sale of a house, and maybe it's real estate that you're involved with, and this is your talent, or this is something that you could consider. We also have grieving and protection. So again, for some of you, not all, just a small number of you, I feel maybe going through a grieving process with someone that you've lost. But again, this is a time for you just to kind of mend those areas of yourself, because you do actually have some kind of protection here that's coming through from spirit or from your loved one that's deceased, who is trying to connect with you at this time. So this is about opening your heart and a new start that can come about from that. For others of you, as I said, grieving could be just letting go of something, some kind of a change that you had to go through, even in a relationship of some sort, that you that maybe centered around your home, or that, and even a business front, maybe they, as a combination, this is some kind of a loss that took place of a business. So, but either way, there's hope here. This is just what's happening over the next week, and so that's only a short time frame. But again, you are looking deeper, you're trying to find peace here, and you're embarking on a new adventure. So with the Fool card and embarking on a new adventure, there's not much more that you can hope for than that. Again, the rest is up to you. It's about you taking action. So advice cards that are coming through from Spirit would be the Moon. There's an opportunity to improve your plans here and to listen to your intuition for accurate guidance, and to face your fears and grow stronger. So there's something that's coming through for you that might be an aha moment that gives you an idea that you got to change something up, whether it's in relation to a relationship or whether it's on the career front. You need to change something up here, and that'll be shown to you here in the next short while, but it's up to you to act on it. So, and I feel that communication strongly is needed here on that front as well. The Magician card is you can manifest the life that you want, and what you need will appear. So it's successful beginnings. You just have to choose to go ahead. As I said, there was a period of indecision for this next week here. The Queen of Gabriel, I feel, is you. It's passionate, charming, brilliant, independent kind of person. You can do anything right now. Just go after what you want. The ability to attract helpful people. I feel you're a really social person. You have the ability to do that, which will bring about an optimistic, start here. So life is wonderful. Thrive through the power of positive thinking and inspiring success. So you could have some success with this. There is an optimistic future ahead of you here. Probably for the month of September, we'll get a better idea. But, with the Page of Gabriel, follow your passion. You're really, you are ready for any challenge, opportunities for excitement and adventure. You need to make some kind of change here. Three of Gabriel, prosperity arising from planning. Take time to take the next step. Optimistic plans that turn out as expected. So I think that if you just do some baby small steps, you might actually see yourself on the other side of that gate soon. With the Knight of Ariel, Knights come through with information. There's much to accomplish. Make a very detailed plan, being watched over by someone kind. So again, Spirit's coming through. Could be a past loved one as well. But again, just a little bit of insight just for the week. So that's just trying something different here. This is August 22nd through to the end of August 2020 for Virgo. And I will do another read for September here shortly. Stay safe, everyone. And until September.